Good evening, everyone. We hope you are well. Here's some facts about Paul Ricard. The Paul Ricard track is officially called the Circuit Paul Ricard and is located in the south of France near the town of Le Castellet. The track was built in 1969 by French industrialist Paul Ricard, who was a prominent figure in the world of motorsports. In recent years, the track has been used for a variety of motorsports events, including the French Grand Prix, which returned to the track in 2018 after a 10-year absence. In 2021, the track hosted several major motorsports events, including the Formula One French Grand Prix, the World Endurance Championship, and the GT World Challenge Europe. The track is known for its distinctive blue and red runoff areas, which are designed to slow down cars that go off the track and reduce the risk of accidents. The Paul Ricard track is also home to the Paul Ricard High-Tech Test Track, which is a state-of-the-art facility used for testing and developing new technologies related to motorsports. The track has undergone several upgrades in recent years, including the addition of new spectator areas and improved facilities for drivers and teams. In addition to hosting motorsports events, the Paul Ricard track is also used for other activities, such as corporate events, driving experiences, and product launches. The circuit has a total of 167 possible track configurations, which can vary in length and difficulty. The pit straight is one of the longest in the world, measuring 1.8 kilometers, 1.1 miles in length. The circuit features a unique marking system called the Mistral Straight Chicane, which uses colored stripes on the tarmac to indicate the optimal line for drivers to take through the corner. There are 6 different types of asphalt used on the circuit, each with a different level of grip and abrasion resistance. The track has a total of 11 different possible layouts that can be used for racing, depending on the type of event and the number of cars participating. There are 4 different possible pit lane configurations that can be used, depending on the layout of the track being used. We hope you enjoy tonight's main event. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Smash that like button. Leave a comment below for your driver of the day. Let's race!
Good evening, guys, and welcome to BoATV. For tonight's race, and tonight we have GT3 Monday, and once again we are at Circuit Paul Ricard in the south of France, although you wouldn't believe it to look at it. It is rather sodden out there. So this is round 3, as we say. And it's shaping up to be an interesting one. We've got larger grids than we've ever had before, although this is significantly smaller than last week. We've got 38, so we're down 7 drivers. I did notice that a few drivers did quit out. Oh my god, what's going on there? Evening, mate. I wish people wouldn't DM me during a race whilst I'm streaming. It doesn't seem like a sensible time to message me. I just want to shut some programs down in the background, and then we are going to have a look at the standings after 2 rounds. And as you can see, Revsick is currently leading the championship with Vaca in 2nd place, Dan Watts in 3rd place, Joe Boyle in 4th. This is pro, by the way. And then in 5th place we have Ben Nergard. Sikorsky in 6th place, also known as Sarosa. And then we have Paul Whitburn in 7th place, Starou in 8th place, and Majoros in 9th. As you can tell, it's still pretty tight between the drivers. Barton in 10th place, he's going to be pretty happy with a top 10 currently. Loeffler in 11th. Mr. Consistency sitting in 12th place, Jim Emmanuelson. And then Hayward in 13th. Maximin, who joined last week, got the win, is being promoted to a pro. We also got the fastest driver last week. And then we've got Graham Kerr in 15th, Matt Whitburn in 16th, last season's runner-up. Not having a great season so far, but we're only 2 races in out of 8. And then Hartfield and Catalino, who has been disqualified, wraps up. I can mute my phone because people are telling me they're not going to race. Just don't race. There you go. Right, so Kirby Pro-Am is in 1st place in Pro-Am. Lorenzo's going to be extremely happy with that in 2nd place. Taylor in 3rd place. Once again, he's going to be really happy with that. And then we've got Darius Ratkukas, who's in 4th place. Cosette in 5th place. Coupon in 6th. 7th place is Ferreira. Ovland in 8th. Nick Parks in 9th place. Willoughby in 10th, Biddulph in 11th, Metcalf 12th, 13th, Petrovics. Pickering, who's the person who keeps messaging me, is in 14th. And then we've got 15th is Paco Lara. Oh, my mouse is playing up there. And then we've got Dominic Chamont in 16th, Pastoris in 17th. Look out for Mark Robinson in the Suzuki Honda tonight. Ashley Coupland in 19th, Colin Iredale. For some reason he's put his phone number in there. That's just gone live on stream. Taru, and then yeah, bringing up the rear is the Richards, and then the people who have yet to drive. Okay. So Jim, oh yeah, this is, so the guys are actually underway with practice. yet to see a time come in, so let's jump on board and let's see them set their times. Can't see who's. I'm not too sure who's going to be round first. Let's have a wait, see. Big train of cars. This is Pro-Am, don't forget. So Pro-Am will get the first 10 minutes of qualifying, and then Pro will get the second 10 minutes of quali. So still waiting for a time to be set. So I've got no clue. I'm going to guess it's some of these people coming around now. I've got a long old list, so yeah, it was Nick Parks goes through there, but there's a train of about 8 cars coming through, so it's hard to see. Mike Taylor's out there on his own, sensibly, so Parks is currently holding on to that. Coupland's just taken first place with 205.8. A few more cars coming over. There's Mark Robinson in 9th place currently. So after that, Lara's currently leading the way. We have at the moment a 205.6, Coupon in second. So we've got car 18 approaching the line. That is Taru, who's yet to set a lap. He's currently down in 35th. He's vital to get a lap. These guys have got 4 minutes remaining of qualifying. So where did that put him? Let's have a look. Yeah, it put him up in 14th. So car 89, by the looks of it, he's yet to set a lap. It is Mr. Richards. He's propping up the rear of the championship. And didn't get a lap in there either. Car 35 will be first to come round. And that is Parks in the Beamer. And he stays in a third. Car 57. And that is Ferreira. And he's in 8th place. Derek just slots himself up into 3rd place there. So he's an extremely good rally driver. Smashes everyone on Dirt Point 2.0. Coupland does retake the lead. So the Aston once again looking strong in the wet conditions. Evening, John. Derek's off the track there and into the pits. So Iridale, delivery to look out for. The Ken Block tribute Hooney Pig. So you guys will know Colin as BOA Hoonigan. Car 18 next to come across the line, followed by Mickey Taylor, who's sitting in 9th place. Looking Tarudu gets himself up to 12th. Then we've got Mickey Taylor coming towards the line. He gets himself up into 6th, sitting 3rd in the championship in the Pro-Am anyway. 89 coming around again. Seems to take him an age to get round. I wonder if he's had another off. Did he complete a lap this time? He does, puts him up into 10th place. Big jump up the field there for Richards. Got Nick Parks coming around again. And then we've got Ferreira and the Porsche. Jumps into the pits, so that's his session over. So we've got 1 minute remaining. Anyone in Pro-Am cannot start another lap after 10 minutes. They can cross the line, obviously, to complete their lap. Then they must pull off the racing line and jump to the pits. So Binky in the Macca is in 18th. He's really not found his form yet. Iridale's pulled over and into the pits. Car 333 Coupon. And he's 9th place. Car 143 Cosette. He does not improve, so big differences in the time. 4 seconds split the Pro-Am class. Shimon just puts himself up into 6th. And then we've got car 23. Patrone, what can he do? He puts himself up into 17th. So he should be pulling over. Or did he cross the line in before 10 seconds? Will it be out there as well? I think he's just finished the lap. We'll have to check that one. He thinks he is, but he's on a big lap as well. We'll have to check that because that was close. So the Pro Boys are out on track. We're on board with Vaca at the moment. Car number 16, the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin's currently looking the stronger cars out there. So Ashley Copeland taking pole position for Pro-Am. And then Lara in 2nd place. Really strong in Pro last season. Not getting to grips with things so far this season. And then we've got Derek in 4th place, Kirby 5th place, Shimon in 6th. So these guys should be wrapping up their laps. These should be their last laps. Coupon. Lara comes towards the line. He's pretty flat on his delta, so I don't think he's going to be able to snatch pole. Snatch anything. And here comes Cooper, and he will jump up quite a bit. He goes into 7th place. And then Patrone, who is on the dubious decisions panel. Whether he crossed the line after 10 minutes or not. He was close. He's going to cross the line now. Let's hope he doesn't start another lap. But look, because he's got a train of cars he's got to get out of the way of. And he does so, gets well out of the way as the Pro Boys get their qualifying underway. So quickest lap was a 2:05.5 from Ashley Coupon. Who is leading this train of cars? It is Mr. Watts in 1st place there. So 10 minutes once again for the Pro guys. This is a sprint, double sprint race tonight. So we'll have a half-an-hour race followed by a 10-minute quali session where both sets of Pro-Am and we'll get 5 minutes and Pro will get 5 minutes as well. You guys are off the tracks already, so there we go. That's not going to help. 7 minutes. This is a pretty much a shootout session. Oh, I do hope I've not been muted that whole time. Right, so the first cars are coming around. Mr. Watts in the BMW. Joros is off the track, and there goes Mr. Watts as well. Making his way around turn 12. Despite the length of this track, it's only a 13 corner track. This is the 13th and final. Got a run towards the line. Where does that put him? That's currently put him straight into first place with a 2:04.6. Someone did shout that we will be hitting the high 2:03s, 2:04s in the pro class. Currently only Watts has set a time. Oh no, to take that back. Whitburn Senior has just put in time. Kerr's just put himself in there into 9th place overall. Matt Whitburn has just gone into first place in the Lamborghini. Back in a Lamborghini. So let's see other drivers come across the line. There are a couple of drivers sitting on top of each other. 167 is one of them. That is Jay Mangleson. No, not he's on his own. Where did that put him? Puts him up into 13th place. A little bit of a breather. So after the first lap, Matt Whitburn leads the session in the pro class with Watts in second, Whitburn Senior in third place. In 4th place is Kerr. Got a few drivers invalidating their banker laps. Quite vital that you do get these laps in. We've already 4 minutes remaining. So once again, Watts is making his way around turn 12 and around turn 13, makes his way towards the line. He is improving massively. This might give him a pole position. No, it doesn't. He's a 10th off. Car number 16. Puts himself back up into 3rd place. Barton next to come across the line. Car 43. Quick enough. Where did he go? Barton puts himself up into 17th. So Rhodes is on a lap as well. He's improving. He's 1.3 up at the moment. Where will this put him? This put it up into 5th place for the Russian. Car 99, Hayward. And where did he go? I know Hayward still yet to put a time in. There's only one of 3 drivers, 38 drivers out there tonight. So 2.5 minutes remaining. Car 126 Dan Watts. Ever so slightly up on his lap. Can still find a 10th in the last 3 corners as he exits turn 10. And right hand turn 11. He's a big chunk up on his lap. There's a little bit of time there, but he's had to line him up for the exit for this corner. No, he thought he was going backwards, so he's going to have one more opportunity. Maxim Last week's winner is 5th and out. Car 16, back up. He does not improve. 127 Nergard. And the Aston Martin stays in 3rd place. Barton's coming through now. Does he improve? He does. He gets himself up into 16th. Kerr's out there. He's not improving, but he's going to have time for another lap. Did see, I think Paul Whitburn was that? No, he's not. He's out there somewhere, but someone did just jump up the standings. So we've got Hartfield coming around next. He's on a bigger lap, but it's not going to set anything on fire. He's in 25th there. So we're looking for car 206. Going to wind himself up for one final stab. He's got a 10th on Watts at the moment. To really have a good race this season. So we've got Whitman Senior in 10th place currently. He winds himself up for one more lap. 15 seconds remaining. He will be the last one around. Watts coming around to complete his lap. He's currently slightly up on his lap. He's going to need something in this final sector. Because already Matt Whitburn is up on his lap. He's a 10th up on his lap. Can't really see anyone challenging either drivers for the front row. No, that's it. So Watts unable to snatch pole, but he does get front row at the moment. Car 16 next to come across, straight into the pits for Vaca. For Mr. Kerr in 15th place. In the Iron Brew livery. He's improving slightly. Don't think it's going to be enough to improve him in the standings. But Majoros is improving. Oh, he just did improve. Where did he put himself? He just put himself up into 5th place there. Great lap from him. And then we've got Hartfield, who has got a bit of a train with him. He is improving big time though. This will move him up the standings. See where it puts him. Up into 21st. Will help out a lot. So Rosa completes his session. And that's 8th place for him. And Whitburn's out there at the moment. He's racing for himself at the moment. Plumb level on his Delta. That is his session over. Max in. He's having a bit of practice out there now. Same with Whitburn Senior, Junior. And across the line comes Paul, but there is no improvement on time. So there we have it. Top 10 for Whitburn Senior, with Whitburn Junior taking the pole position. And joining him on the front row will be Watts. And then Nergard, Vaca, and Majoros making your top 5, and then Max Mint on the 3rd row, Boyles Rosa in 7th and 8th, Coupland Whitburn on the 5th row, 9th and 10th, 11th and 12th is Kirby, Parks and Derrick in 13th and 14th, Kurt and Barton in the McLarens in 14th and 16th. 15th and 16th I should say, and Chamont in 17th, with Coupon in 18th, Taylor in Mangleson 19th and 20th, Hartfield and Petrovics in 21st and 22nd, Haywood and Ferreira are 23rd and 24th, Staru Richards 25th, 26th, and then we've got Iridale 27th, Patrone 28th, Willoughby 29th, Starut 30th, Galea after a really good race last week in 31st. We'll be looking to improve. Howard Binky in 32nd, 33rd, Man with No Name in 34th, and then Cos Zet in 36th, Darius 37th, and yeah, Pickering's not been able to race, so there's been a couple dropouts as well. And bringing up the rear is a name that I cannot pronounce. Sorry, I'm just having a nose. So I'm just going to jump to a quick advert while we wait. Not an advert, cutscene. So we shall be back with you in just a jiffy. Oops, 1 second, guys. I'm still it.
The circuit has a total of 167. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Smash that like button. Leave a comment.
Alright, we have some wind conditions. Watch out for curves and exit, and remember to brake early.
Shit.
30 seconds.
Shit.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
'Fuck. Sorry, apologise for it. I just swore that. Just realised I'm not muted, am I? Sorry about the language there, guys. I've made a mistake. I've put the pit stops, left the pit stops on. Absolute nightmare. Right, so the guys are coming around. That they've been throwing a curveball. They've got to pit. There wasn't supposed to be. This is just a sprint race, and they do have to pit. Will be a tyre change as well. I do apologise to all the drivers out there. This is my mistake. What I will have to do is jump in and message them. Hopefully they've got their chat thing up. Stay with them for now as they come around the final corner. That's up to that. Good luck to the drivers. And green light, race is underway. Right, so let's get back to the race. So, looks like it's been pretty clean out there. Looking at the graphic, everyone seems to have got around okay. Whitburn's out in the lead, although one driver has got back to the pits or has not left the pits. And then we've got Watts in second place. He's got some traffic around him at the moment. He's got Howard and who's that with him? Iridale is that in the Porsche. Oh, they all come hurtling towards a fast right-hander. Through goes Iridale. Oh, and Emmanuelson. Maxim, who was in 5th place, he's currently sitting in 6th now. Last week's winner. Got promotion to Pro this week. So Whitburn completes the first lap in the lead. The first time we've seen that this season. And we've got some Roses off the track. He's facing the wrong way as well. And he made contact there. Not too sure what happened now. Right, so Whitburn leads from Watts back up, so we've got a couple of cars. There's Nergard off the track. Paul Whitburn's involved with that. Not too sure what happened there, we just missed it. Barton is on the tail of Kirby here. Looks like he's going to be lining him up in long straight, the Mistral straight. So far, well on track after my absolute disaster. I'm not going to be loved tonight, that's for sure. Who is that? That was Howard in the Aston going off track there. Plenty of run off, so not the end of the world. Kirby has been overtaken by Barton. Barton up into 8th place. That is a battle. It wasn't a battle for Pro. Majoris is putting a move on Maximin. Into the pits for an early pit stop. These guys are going to have to be making a pit change on the fly. So after onto the 3rd lap, Whitburn still leads. He's now almost got a 3-second lead. Oh, that was a send-it move. That wasn't. That was what you call an out-braking move. Lucky enough, I think that was Majoris avoided it. Puts Lara up into 5th place. Whitburn moving down to 6th. This train of cars in from 11th down to 15th. Rose has found himself at the back of this. Looks like the driver's visibility was quite nerve-wracking. Lara's on the back of Majoris here. 2 German powerhouses, BMW and Mercedes. And Mercedes gets the move done. Majoris goes deep. Got Eldal in the middle of this battle here. Gets it completely wrong there, and it's going to allow the other two. Ooh, just about catches it and keeps from making contact with Emmanuelson. Got the yellow flag there. Majoris is off the track there. Is that into the pits for him? He hit the wall there or something. Looks like he's going really slow. Door to door going into turn 1. Haywood holding the inside line. Through goes Howard in the Aston Martin. That was Pro-Am. Put the move on the Pro driver. 4-5 car battle going in to turn 8 here. Again in the action. Looks like they pulled out a massive lead over backup. Oh, once again, see Hooligan facing the wrong way. Cooper is having a great race so far. In 8th place. Upwards. Flying right now. Freya into the pits. Brave move there. That is oil. Was that? And through he goes. Martin's right on the back of the Aston Martin here. Further back as well, Petrovic looks like he was under pressure from Cooper. Out again, down as Laura's off the track there. So we have, how long have we got? Oh my god. Just about ready to throw in a tail tonight. I've had enough. Oh, we've got 2 cars off the track there. Gifting the position. I do apologise, I'm having an absolute nightmare tonight. I do apologise. I'm not seeing the chat on my phone. So things are sort of settled down now, but we do have guys absolutely nightmare. Not too sure if everyone's going to hit it or not. Shimon in 7th place currently. Richard's on Hartfield, doesn't it? Oh no, that's not Hartfield, that's Richard's. Who's he overtaking? Hartfield there, and he's got them two behind. It was Richard's on Derek there, I do apologise. Hayden's off the track. I think he's involved with this group. The Porsche's a lot better in the rain nowadays. Completely different track, car. It's definitely been boosted in the current BOP. Oh, Coupon getting the inside run. But back comes Petrovic, and then Cooper comes right back at him. A little bit of contact there, but pretty fair. Yeah, the Pulse used to be an absolute nightmare.
We're halfway through, keep it up.
There have been drivers who have not pitted, then we might have a situation. Oh, that was a daft move. Cooper should have backed out again, and he just double tap. Christ. I just want to see. The grid have not pitted. Half of the grid have though. They half the grid do not hit, we will be red flag in this session. Oh, here we go, back sideways once again. He's definitely not got the balance set up right for the conditions in that pulse. Have pitted, so hopefully common sense will prevail. But I normally get one, so let's watch Boyle and Willoughby door to door. Boyle is going to come out on top just about. Willoughby having to get out of it, but then Boyle, big old tank slapper on the exit of turn 8. I can see the problem now. Right, my push to mute button is switching the scenes, so that's why we ended up on the small screen earlier. Right, so let's have a look at things as they stand. Whip Buddy's leading. again. So as it stands, Whitburn is currently still leading. See back out in the front. A few weeks since we've seen him out there. Well, we haven't seen him out there this season. Lara's yellow flagged. Oh, again, be careful cutting too much corner there. Two drivers get black flagged. Cut that corner. And once again, expect to get that livery on the stream this much tonight. This is the closest battle. A little further down, Archie's gone backwards. But there are drivers out there yet to pit, I think. To pit. 10 minutes remaining. Whitburn is into the pits on the lead. People into the pits, so it looks like almost the drivers, so that will mean we shouldn't have to red flag the section. Ooh, Whitburn comes out in the middle of this though. But they have pitted, so we're going to be going for a quick break after this, so I'll just keep the screen running in the background. Yeah, well, I've majorly ballsed up tonight. I am sorry to all the drivers. Completely my mess up tonight. Anyone else will take full responsibility. The drivers that are paying to race, they should have a better service than this. Who's that just pulled up was Iredale overtook. Still a handful of drivers yet to pit. Terrible. Well, I can pretty much assure you that with all the complaining that's gone on this season, this will be my last season. This will be the last season on KC. It's too much. There's no enjoyment in it. You don't get to enjoy what's going on in the track. You can watch Majoris on Whitburn here. I know there's going to be a shit ton of crap after this. It's really not worth it. Drivers deserve better. Why don't know? three-way battle here. Well, looking at it, with race almost over and drivers yet to pit, we could be red flagging the whole session anyway. 6 minutes remaining. Into the pits. One carries on. Corona into the pits. Flags as well. Is there more contact again? Only about 4 drivers yet to hit. Those going to get past Iredale there. Yep, Lou's already done before they come back on screen. Walking off this track there. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to let the drivers finish this. This race is going to be red flagged. We'll rerun this at the end of the season. Sorry guys, I'm going to kill the stream. I'm going to red flag this session. Try rerun it at the end of the season. Sorry for wasting people's time.